Josh at Bane Tech. I've got Anker's keyboard case for the iPad mini. This will actually fit the iPad mini 2 with Retina display, so it's compatible with both devices. So we'll get this unboxed, take a look at it, see what we think. Stay tuned. We're going to take a little look around the box before we get it unpackaged, but basically, the front kind of gives you a preview of what the keyboard looks like. You got a little bit of a description here. It's the perfect partner, typing comfort, protection, viewing ease, and more. So really cool stuff. Here on the back you get a QR code. You also get some product descriptions of what else Anker offers, which is battery, chargers, keyboards, mice, hubs and readers, cases, and screen protectors. So you definitely want to head over to ianker.com for all that good stuff. Once you open up the box, you're greeted with the keyboard itself. It's very minimal packaging, not much at all. And then tucked away in here is your USB, basically just your charging cable. It doesn't really have a purpose to connect to a computer or anything like that except the charge. And so let's go ahead and see what else is in this. We've got an instruction manual, and this is going to be basically everything that you need to know about this, so give it a nice look over. If you get one of these keyboards, it's going to tell you how to connect and all that good stuff. You also get a business card to actually kind of join the community. You get another QR code to scan. They're big on community, so it's really cool. Check them out. They want you to be involved with everything that they do, so definitely check it out. Returns and exchanges, so if you need any help, like customer service wise, there's a lot of good information in there. Another little piece that you get is what I like to call like these little feet or rubber stoppers, and it's just gonna, you can put it on the bottom of the keyboard to help keep it in place so it doesn't slide around. So it's definitely a preference issue. I'd say if you're gonna have this on a desk for a long period of time, you might want to consider putting these on, but I like how they're optional, and if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. While we're here on the back, you're going to notice that it is made of aluminum, so it's going to be very durable. You're going to be able to bang it up against stuff if you need to. So if you got a bag, book bag or something like that, it's going to be very durable and withstand a lot of bumps and scrapes. Here on the front, you are greeted with basically your standard keyboard materials. These are your indicator lights, on and off switch, connect. You also got the power, charge, Bluetooth, and the caps lock. Up here, just kind of go over some of the buttons and whatnot. You got a function button here, so you can activate some of the shortcuts up here. You got brightness controls, search, browser, music controls, and also volume. So it's really cool. You can lock and unlock your screen. A lot of good little shortcuts there. You also got page up, page down, home, and end, and then you got some other symbols as well. Right here is where we're going to place the iPad in, and it's going to hold it in place at the perfect angle. That's what they claim, so we're going to see what it feels like, what it looks like, and some of the functionality. Now, one of the things that you might be asking is well, it's kind of technically called a case. So if you're familiar with the Apple smart cover, it kind of works the same way. It attaches magnetically to the iPad, so this becomes the cover, and the keys will face the screen. So let's go ahead and get this put on and see what it looks like. Kind of show you how to do it. Now you're going to want to find the smooth side, the side that does not have the volume controls on it. So put it on like this, just kind of put it on flat, and the magnet should just go right on it. One of the neat features is the sleep wake option. So I like that. It's just one of those minor little things that just makes a difference in a case, and that's what it looks like. So here's the whole profile. Look at that. It's actually pretty small, pretty thin, and you could carry around the iPad and the keyboard just like this, and you got yourself set up. I would recommend getting a back cover that's compatible with the smart cover, and you should be able to find those just about anywhere now. Pretty cheap too, and it'll help go with this, so that way you get full coverage, full protection. And I would still recommend having a screen protector on here just because you just want to have all that full coverage. But that's what the case looks like. So when you're ready to use it, you just take it off, put it in that slot. So we got it in the slot, and you can see that this really does fit perfectly. It's designed specifically to be at the horizontal or landscape position. You can put it in the vertical upright position, but you know, in my opinion, it just works out better this way, and it's really designed to be at this angle versus this one, although you are able to, you know, view it that way. So let's show you how to get this all connected and all that kind of stuff. You're going to want to have the iPad off and just go ahead and try to get this activated. You know, you do have the option to, you know, flip up from the screen here and hit your Bluetooth. You can go ahead and turn that on if you want to, but you're going to want to go to the actual settings. Go to your general settings and Bluetooth, have it on. And then after you got it turned on, you're going to find the Anker iPad mini keyboard. So let's turn this sucker on. There it is. It's powering up. And we're going to hit connect on the top of the keyboard there. Select the iPad mini keyboard, and then you're going to be greeted with a code. And let's see if we can get in here to let you see what it looks like. So I'm going to type in 7005 on the keyboard itself. So 7005 and hit enter. And we are now connected. So it's pretty much as easy as that goes, not very difficult at all. And you're ready to go. So let's go. So let's go to a website to test out the keyboard. Let's go to ianker.com. I have big hands, so I could see that, you know, this could be a challenge at first to get used to, but I think this is one of those keyboards that once you get used to it, you're going to love it because the compact ability that it has, if that's even a word. But you know, it's pretty cool. I like it. You know, I like how small it is. Like, I don't have to have this big keyboard. I don't have to bust out a big keyboard. And sometimes the virtual keyboard just doesn't feel comfortable with typing at times. So it's just nice to have that physical keyboard when you need it. And this is very portable. I can actually see this as a very good business tool because of how portable it is. And you can just, you know, when you're done with it, you just slide it on down and it's attached and you're ready to go. I mean, you don't have to shut anything down. You just put it on and it puts it to sleep for you and you're good to go. So I really like that aspect of it. Now, again, I have big hands, so I think I would have to get used to the typing a little bit more, but it's pretty cool. One last thing that I want to show you about this keyboard is that it actually goes beyond just the iPad. I have a PS4, so I was really curious to see if I could connect this to my PS4 and the keyboard. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really easy. Just simply scroll on up, go to your settings, scroll down to devices, Bluetooth devices, and of course there's nothing there. So, you know, again, you have it on, hit connect. Look at that, Anker iPad mini keyboard. Select it. Now, okay, now I got another pass key. So all I do is go there and hit 067388 and hit enter. Now the external keyboard is how it shows up. I can go to my messages. Obviously you're still going to have to use your PS4 controller, but what's really awesome is that, let's see, let's give a little shout out to somebody. Let's go all the way down and go to Josh McAllister. What would Josh do? Alright, so give a little shout out to somebody. Josh McAllister, what would Josh do? WW, Josh DEW. Find him on Twitter, Instagram, his YouTube channel, subscribe. So, you know, normally I would have to, you know, toggle through all this on the controller, which, you know, that just takes so long. But instead, all I have to do now is use the keyboard. Oh, what would, if I could type right, dadgummit. There we go. There he is down there. So all I gotta do is, let's see if I can hit tab, hit enter, select, enter. Then I can go ahead and type a message, say, hey, giving you, oh my gosh, I can't type. There we go. And you know, it's easy. Obviously, more than likely, you know, I'll be sitting on my chair, my couch or something like that, have this flat on my lap and typing it as normal. It's a little harder to do it like this, but either way, it's actually easier even to do it like this than to scroll through all the stuff on the PS4 controller. Anyways, you know, I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's go ahead and send a message. And there you go. It's as easy as that. It's just, like I said, it just goes beyond the iPad, and you can use it for a bunch of different purposes like messaging on the PS4. Thanks guys for watching. If you thought this video was helpful to you, please give it a nice thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so you can see more videos like this.